Hey guys, so we are officially back from our Disney World trip, and it was a fun one. We had a real fun one, and I'm going to give you more details right now. All right, guys, so it feels real good to be back home. I want to tell you something real quick. Florida in August is hot, really hot. It was the heat and the humidity were brutal. As soon as I walked out of the hotel room, I was already sweating, and I was drenched in sweat by the end of every night. I really was looking forward to getting back to the room so I could take a shower. But overall, when we first got there, it was really hectic. We kind of got delayed in our flight, leaving from San Antonio to Dallas, and we got delayed because of weather. But eventually we made it into Orlando, and we got on the monorail there at the airport, and then got to the Magic Express, made it over to Epcot, and had some fun. But the crazy thing on our first night, and you saw it in the Epcot video, is that the Skyliner went down, and that was crazy in its own. We got stuck. We were just about to get on, and the Skyliner broke down, and they were leading everybody out, telling everybody to get out of the line, and we got out, and we're like, well, where do we go? They were telling everybody to go to the beach club where there's the buses. So we're like, okay, I guess they're gonna have the buses from there take us to wherever we need to go. But when we got there, they said, no, we can only take you to another park or to Disney Springs. And we're like, well, no, we need to get to Pop Century. That's where we're going. So we're like, okay, we got to get out this line and get ready to call an Uber. So luckily, we were one of the first ones out to get back to the beach resort, so that way we can call an Uber. But even still, it was like a 30-minute wait for an Uber. And luckily, we ran into a very, very nice lady and her daughter that were actually going to Pop Century, and they had already called an Uber, and it was already on the way. And thanks to them, the Uber driver actually let us ride with them since they were going back to Pop Century, and we made it back before everything else. And we actually heard the next day from a couple that we had sat on the Skyliner with to go to Hollywood Studios, that there was actually people like getting into arguments and with cast, and there was a lot of trouble because they weren't really telling anybody anything what was going on. So as we heard, some people took like 2 to 3 hours for them to get back to the resort, and that sucks. But when we got to Hollywood Studios, we rode Rise of the Resistance. We rode a lot of rides. There, everything was pretty much a walk on for the first part. For like the first 30 minutes, we rode. In the first 30 minutes, we rode Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So it was pretty cool to ride that within the first 30 minutes. And then we actually befriended another cast member who worked at the Disney store in, I believe it was Ohio. And she was by herself. She wanted to tag along with us, so we tagged along with her, and we had fun. It's cool to meet another former cast member from a Disney store, because I used to work at the Disney store. So that was really cool. And my wife was able to build a lightsaber. We were really kind of deciding if we wanted to build a lightsaber or not, and then at the end, I was able to secure a reservation to build a lightsaber, and she was able to build one. Now, I actually want one. So when we go back again, either in November or January, I'll go ahead and I'll build my own lightsaber. And then for Magic Kingdom, everything was pretty much a walk-on at first, and we had a really fun time. We ate at Be Our Guest. We really took our time and really enjoyed ourselves, and because normally when we go, we're normally go. But this time around, we kind of just took a step back, relaxed, and enjoyed ourselves. And around like 5 o'clock, we sat in the hub, and it rained. It had rained previously, so it kind of cleared out the park a little bit. But then it stopped raining. We sat in the hub and we just chilled there until fireworks, and we got to see Happily Ever After one last time. And that was real great for me and for my wife. We really wanted to see that one more time before Enchantment starts, and I was really glad we were able to see that. And then of course the next day, we came home. Overall it was a really good trip. I don't recommend going in August. The Boo Bash, if you get a chance to go to the Boo Bash, definitely do it. It's so worth it. The after hours event is so worth it. A lot of the rides were walk-ons. I think the most we waited was like 30 minutes for Mine Train, and then that was it. But other than that, everything was pretty much a walk-on. We really enjoyed the snacks that we had. The trick-or-treating was great. The cavalcades were great. Of course, Happily Ever After was great. But like I said, I don't think I'll ever go back in August again because of the heat. But other than that, great trip. We had fun. It was enjoyable. So now I am actually going to have my first giveaway. I'm actually going to put this on TikTok and here on YouTube. So we're going to be giving away this 50th anniversary pin. So all you need to do is subscribe to my channel here on YouTube and on TikTok, and leave a comment below, and I will pick a winner probably by the end of next week to give some people some time to subscribe and like the videos and comment, and on this video and on the one on TikTok. And I will pick a winner, and I will get in contact with the winner, and I will mail them this 50th anniversary pin that I picked up from Magic Kingdom. So like I said, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my TikTok, comment on this video and on the video on TikTok, and I will pick a winner by the end of next week. So until then, I'll see you in the next one.